Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Clonroad Garden Centre, Clonroad Business Park, Ennis, right in the heart of Ennis, across the road from Dunn Stores. This morning we would like to demonstrate on how to make a window box. Some of the lovely window boxes we have at the moment, if you want something a little bit different, there's a variety. They don't just come in whites and terracotta. You can also get pink window boxes and a limey green window box, or a grey window box. Depending on what your house is like, you can choose the right colour, and of course taking into account the colour of your windowsills as well. So today we are going to make a white window box. I always think that white shows off the flowers really well, because you don't always want the concentration to be in the actual box. You want people to be looking at the flowers. And today we're going to do a red, yellow and orange theme of a window box. And in the centre of my box, I'm going to use a Europs. It's a fabulous, vibrant yellow colour. Now there are other things we could use instead. These actually just arrived in this morning and I thought they were fabulous. This is a type of Cape Daisy. It's really different looking. This of course would look fabulous in a pot as well. Or even a Marguerite. There's a lovely red one. A double begonia would be another all-time favourite. These come in a variety of colours, and even in a bad summer, begonias are very reliable to flower. If you have, for example, a shaded window and you're not sure what to use, not everything will do great in a shaded area. Begonias do quite well. And the other thing that do quite well are busy lizzies. Busy lizzies do well in shaded areas, and you can put these in pots and in window boxes, or even like myself, I put them in a shaded area of the garden. Like, it doesn't get much direct sunlight at all during the day. One other thing, well, just to get off window box for a moment, if you do have a shady area, another thing that you can use is Nicotiana. I'll just get that over here off the bench. Shady areas can be difficult for summer flowers, but if you can zoom onto the flower there, they're not in flower yet. But these Nicotianas, they get quite tall, so they wouldn't be suitable for window boxes, but they're definitely very useful for shady area. Okay, to get back to my window box, today, as I said, I'm using this. I already have it filled, and I use today Miracle-Gro compost. Miracle-Gro compost is great for containers. You probably know the Miracle-Gro product, which you can use instead of tomato feed for feeding your flowers. And in the compost I added some Planting Magic, which is a slow release plant feed. It gives great blooms, and some water gel. So this is helps with your watering, in like we did last week in the hanging baskets. If you're not doing an awful lot and you don't want to buy big quantities, these hanging basket care kits are very useful. You can also use these in your window boxes or in your pots. They're $1.99, and they have a mixture of feed and water gel in them, and they'll do 3 window boxes or 3 hanging baskets. The Miracle-Gro compost is €8 a bag, and it's on a special of if you buy 2 bags you get a free bag. So 3 bags for €16. So I was going to put my Europs in the centre of my pot. Sometimes the roots can be, just have to break them up a little bit to get the pot off. Hold the plant firmly as you maneuver it off. Now those roots are quite bound, so I'm just going to loosen them up just a little bit, just gently, and then they'll be fine. If you do that gently, they'll grow. Encourage them to grow new roots. Okay, so I'm doing this back to front now, so this will go towards the back of the box. We always usually put a centerpiece into the box, like a focal point. Now, I like trailing in my window boxes. I like them to spill down over the top of the windowsill. So I'm going to use some Surfinias, and today I'm using red Surfinia, which will be shown off against the white box really nicely. And just tease out those roots a little bit. You just put them in here. Now, if you have a balcony and you don't have somewhere really to put a window box, We do have window boxes that you can sit onto a balcony, and they have hoops over the back, and you hang it on the balcony like that, and that looks really nice as well with the Surfinias. Okay, so we'll just put the second Surfinia just to balance it. We always try to put the same on either side, though you could do a different color Surfinia. At the back I'd like to put something a little tall, and I'm going to use these lovely orange marigolds because they just have a really strong color. Now, one thing to keep in mind when you're planting your window box is the eventual height of the plant. So even though these are only, 3 inches high maybe at the moment, they will grow up to 7 or 8 inches high. So just to keep that in mind if you're doing your front and the back of the box. Now, on either side of that, I'm going to do a red begonia. Again, they're quite small, but they'll grow about the same height as the marigold. So a little bit of red as well on either side. So I just like yellows, oranges and reds. I just like those vibrant colours. That's what I'm going to go with today. And just to give a little bit of slightly different colour, I'm going to add light blue trailing lobelia. And I'm going to put that in between the plants. Now, you can see it doesn't look awfully full at the moment, but those Surfinias get so big and all these plants do grow, so they need to have a bit of space in between. So that's my window box done. And all I have to do now is give it a really good watering and keep an eye on it in this beautiful weather. They can dry out. You may have to water them every day. And I'll just show you a window box we did last week. As I said, they do fill out and they do need space. And this is a window box that we sell. And we sell these window boxes for $14.99 and 2 for $25. And if you like, you can pick out other flowers that you like and we can do them up especially for you. Or if you have your own window boxes, bring them into us and we can make them up. And it'll be a little bit cheaper that way if you have your own box already. So that's the end of our demonstration this morning. Thank you for watching us. And we'll see you next week when we're going to demonstrate on how to make a pot. Thank you from Clonroad Garden Centre. Bye-bye.